Now I just want to take a moment to review this idea of setting arguments on the fly. So we have our synth here, and we define a number of arguments. We have attack, release, curve, trig. Don't forget our control rate arguments, which are pitch and amp here. All right. So we can start an instrument there, and we can set it using this synth.set. Change pitch, change amplitude, this sort of thing. All right. Now, this is how we do it within supercollider. Of course, there's a number of tricks and stuff even within supercollider. You can use your mouse to change things. Just directly into supercollider, you can hook up controllers and such like that. MIDI controllers. Let's free this. A.free. Various things, and you then, but this is the mechanism through which you modulate these arguments, right? So if you want to change pitch, if I want to play like Mary Had a Little Lamb, it might be kind of a pain to go pitch blah and then have another line and then evaluate that line blah blah. You could do it that way, but it would be a bit of a pain. There's also little bits of code that you can write to automatically generate, say, tunes and things like that. But what we're going to do with our mouse theremin is open it up to the sort of outside world. We're going to just create a mechanism through which we can do these type of things, these changes from the outside using an outside command. So we're basically going to set up a thing, a little responder, a little machine, a little bot that's going to wait and then make these sort of changes for you. Okay, but in this video, it's simply to sort of review and also to emphasize that this is sort of the way that happens. So it's important to understand, the way setting arguments, the nature of arguments in the synth and the synth and the way of changing and setting them. Okay, so if you think about a MIDI keyboard, that sort of thing, or just a keyboard in general, a synth, a digital synth, right? All this stuff is there in the background. You just sort of don't see it. So you have some kind of like a synth. You have sort of a patch that has these various things in it, and then you have some kind of language that changes things, and then you have some kind of controller like the keyboard controller, some kind of expression wheel, or little knobs and dials or faders, that sort of thing. These things send some kind of message to some sort of instrument and gives these various variables and such, and changes things like pitch and amplitude. All right, so that's what I just want to, for this video, underscore that this manual method, so we understand I guess really the workflow, the knowledge flow. Even though, again, we'll be hooking up all kinds of external controllers or graphics and these kind of things, mouses, in this case the mouse, it's really through this mechanism that it's being changed. It's still setting the pitch and then setting this synth def. Okay,